Coach, just could you comment on what your initial reaction was, your thoughts when you first heard the news that Stuart had passed away this morning?
Extreme sadness. It's the kind of thing where you watch someone on TV and then you get to know them personally and you love so many things about them. It hits you in a sense that you were much closer to them than you really were because he was part of your life. And so extreme sadness and hurt, and that's about it.
A lot of people.
He really is an inspiration, always has been and always will be. He was a pioneer in the media world with his catchphrases. He was a pioneer in saying things that nobody else would say, or he was the first one to say them. But at the same time, the toughness that he showed in the public perception that was so true about how he fought this battle was something that would make John Wayne envy him. And the persona of John Wayne fighting cancer, the persona of Stuart Scott fighting cancer, and telling me personally that his dream was to walk down the aisle with his two daughters at their weddings is something that you have to be a tough pioneer and a tough person to let that drive you, and he did let it drive him. The last few years with showing up at our late night and handling our late night celebration, gosh, for 8 or 9 years was just one of the true gifts that I was fortunate enough to be involved with. Oh, the fun side of just listening to him on the TV. And, you know, Vince Carter, Tar Heel. Antoine Jameson, Tar Heel. I loved that part of it. He was probably the first broadcaster in any form that could show that, and it didn't bother people. But he could handle it if it had bothered them, because he was showing where his heart was. He came back here so many times and talked to our crowd, particularly to the students, about how much he loved the university and what the University of North Carolina was to him. It was a place in his heart. It was a special place in his heart, and it was never going to go away. I remember him saying, you know, I can be gone a year, and still when I come back, I get those cold chills, because I am a Tar Heel. Coming into Chapel Hill, to the University of North Carolina, this is our school. And the message that he got out to everyone on those statements that he would make in front of the 21,750 people was so evident in the way he lived his life, and so evident in his broadcast and the whole bit. And you know, to me personally, he was a friend. He was a guy that I idolized. Stuart Scott was a hero to me. Stuart Scott, Tar Heel.